Am I the asshole for taking my niece to court over a coat? How nice was the coat? I, 28 female, have a niece, 16 female. She is my only sister's only child. 2 years ago, I married a very wealthy man, and because of the pandemic, last Christmas was the first Christmas with my in-laws. I wish I could marry me a wealthy man. God. My mother-in-law gifted me a coat that is worth more than $20K. I saw her wearing it, asked her where she bought it, and she said it will be my Christmas gift from her. I didn't know how much it was. I knew it was expensive, but I thought maybe $3,000 at the most. No, if I see a coat, I don't care what the coat looks like. I don't care. I could look at a coat. It could be the most beautiful. Jesus could have made the coat, and I'm not going to be like $3,000. I'm like, what did you get that for? Like, $75? Is that because that's coat prices, not $3,000, let alone $20,000. I was visiting my sister last January when my niece saw it. She Googled the brand and showed me how much it really was. I won't lie, I didn't wear it after that because I was afraid of ruining it. Oh, that's so expensive. I just don't want to put it on. Gosh. Last week I wore it while visiting my sister. I was putting it back on to leave. I felt something go splat on my back. Then my niece started cackling and the smell of paint hit me. I was so pissed off. What? I was so pissed off while she was not apologetic at all. Her mom screamed at her and said she was grounded, but then says she would, what? She just came up to you and put paint on you? And she's 16? Who does that? What 16-year-old does that? On a $20,000, she already knew the price of it. It was $20,000. What kind of family is this? Also, if you enjoy these Reddit stories, you can check out our podcast, Two Daddies Judging Baddies, where we read Reddit stories and then judge people. She then said she will pay for the dry cleaning. You gonna pay for more than that? God, on my $20,000 coat? You don't touch my $20,000 coat. It's $20,000. While I was in the car, I was still shocked, by the way. I got an alert that my niece posted a reel. It was of her doing the prank on me. She said, I'm going to hit my aunt's $20,000 coat with paint-filled balloon to see how she reacts. All for a TikTok video too, man. Look, these kids, they do anything for TikTok. I saved it on my phone, sent it to her mom, and told her that a week's grounding is not enough. She did not reply, but I saw that my niece took it down. It got less than 5 views by then. And she sucks at TikTok too. That's one thing. Look, ruin my coat. You can ruin my $20,000 coat if you paying me the $20,000 back, because that video, let's see, on TikTok, they don't really pay creators shit. So that would have to be, I don't know, 1 billion views? 1 billion views? Yeah. Unless that video got 1 billion views, then I'd be okay with it because you're paying me my $20K back. The next day I found out that the coat could not be saved, so I called my sister and told her that her daughter has to pay it back. Well, we got into an argument and she said that they would not be paying it and that if I wanted a new one, I should get my husband to buy it for me. I think that they should pay for it. In parentheses, it says they can afford it too. In my opinion, they should sell my niece's car and pay me back the money. That is exactly what should happen because the niece did it for a TikTok video. I'm not doing nothing for a TikTok video. I read stories and then kind of react to it. That's as far as I'll go. I ain't ruining somebody's $20,000 coat. What is it made of? What does it do? Is it like a go-go gadget coat? Is that like if you jump off a building, does a little helicopter come out of it and just glide you down to the ground? Does umbrellas pop out when it's raining? What does the coat do? Why is it $20,000? And why is the niece putting paint on it? Because she wants to be a TikTok star. You got to look at the mom and say, hey, at some point during raising your child, you fucked up. Like you fucked up. My kids, if I tell my kids that coat right there cost that man $20,000, they're going to be like, Daddy, why would somebody want a $20,000 coat? They would not say, hey, should we put paint on it for a TikTok video? I'd be like, no, because they ain't going to pay you shit for it anyways. What is happening in this story? We did not reach an agreement, so I told her that I will be suing and reminded her that I have video evidence that her daughter did it. A, because she posted it online for clout, and B, she knew exactly how expensive it was. People in my life are not objective at all. I have some calling me an asshole. Cut those people out of your life. And some saying they are the assholes for not buying me a new one. And some so obsessed with the price of the coat that they are calling me an asshole simply for owning it and wanting a new one. I'm not calling you an asshole for owning it. I'm just perplexed. Which I'm saying, if you got it, look, if you got it and you want a $20,000 coat, get a $20,000 coat. You worked hard for it. I mean, mother-in-law worked hard for it, father-in-law. I don't know who's rich in this scenario, but mother-in-law bought the coat. So I'm just going to assume she's swimming in the guap, okay? So if she's got that kind of money, she wants to gift somebody a $20,000 coat. She gifted me a $20,000 coat, selling that bitch. Look, for $10,000, they'll be like, oh, whoa, this was 50% off. I just thought it was fraud. I'm just going to be like, yeah, it was fraud that they made a $20,000 coat. Please take it off my hands for $10,000. That's what I'm going to do. So am I the asshole? You're not the asshole, okay? The niece is definitely doing it for a TikTok video is wild. If this was an accident, I would say, hey, you don't have to pay for the coat because it's an accident. It's your niece, whatever, child. It's all good. I wouldn't be wearing a $20,000 coat out to wear. I mean, she is 16. It's not like you went into a house full of, 7-year-olds. If you went to a house with 7-year-olds with a $20,000 coat, you kind of asked for it. But yeah, this was completely ruins your coat out of maliciousness, not even real maliciousness. Like at least if she put the paint on there and was just like, I'm just evil, I could rationalize with that more than doing it for a TikTok video. That is fucking wild. TikTok don't pay nothing. And what's so funny is this video is also going on TikTok where I'm telling them they don't pay nothing because they don't. They're cheap. They're cheap. They would not buy a $20,000 coat. They wouldn't do it because they're cheap. That's crazy that you would ruin a $20,000 coat just to get some clout on a platform that don't pay shit. That's wild. Not the asshole.